Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about Jodie Whittaker's replacement as Doctor Who. It seems like they're going to replace Jodie Whittaker with another white dude. But this white dude is gay.
So that was okay.
Now it's okay.
I thought it wasn't confirmed that she was leaving, and they kept trying to argue, no, she's not leaving. She's not going anywhere.
She's the best, the most successful doctor ever. Yeah, so there are some rumors coming from the Mirror, but everybody's, if it was just the Mirror, it'd be like, nah, but the Guardian picked it up, and who's this? The Independent picked it up, and this is a rumor. So we're going to talk about Olly Alexander possibly being the next Time Lord. We knew for sure that the direction they're going with the BBC, the next Time Lord was not going to be a straight white male. But the fact that they're rolling it back to any white male is kind of surprising.
I'm sorry, I just can't get past this image. It's this nightmare fuel right here. This is awful.
Doctor what?
This doesn't do either one of them any favors.
So let's talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We're over 202,000 subs.
Woohoo!
Thank you so much for the support. We do talk about Doctor Who, not as much as we used to, because this is another one.
I don't care.
Yeah, you gave up a long time ago. The Jodie Whittaker era has been a effing disaster.
Yeah, and it's not, and they keep saying, oh, it's because you're misogynistic. No, it's because the writing has been balls. No, it doesn't have balls. That's the problem. The writing is awful. The bad guy for the whole first season was just man in general, and usually man and as male. They tried to go back to the old time villains, which everybody wanted, but at that point everybody kind of checked out. It reads more like a talky, ham-fisted, lecture than it does, Doctor Who. And, even if Whittaker had been able to pull it off and done a really good job, we don't know because she wasn't given good stuff to work with.
Our son, who loved Doctor Who for years, and this is one of the shows we always watched, and he said it turned into the Magic School Bus, basically. It was edutaining.
Yeah, and it wasn't even edutaining. I mean, I wouldn't even give it that much of credit.
So there have been these rumors that because the ratings are in the gutter, and they didn't even have Jodie Whittaker on the Doctor Who annual, that they're looking.
Yeah, that was weird.
They're looking to replace her already. The rumored top contender is this Olly Alexander, who is, I believe, a singer turned actor.
Yeah, that's what I understand it too.
And I wasn't familiar with him. Now, everybody, this is what I would be frustrated with, okay? It's not Olly Alexander is, a talented actor. Olly Alexander, might bring a fresh face to the TARDIS because he's younger. He's like 30. He was like Matt Smith's age, actually just a little bit older than Matt Smith. It's Olly Alexander's gay. Did we mention he's gay? Also, he's gay. He's going to be a gay Time Lord. And it's like, Russell T Davies was gay, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
And he actually, so far, has been the best of the new Who showrunners. And speaking of which, I guess this kid was in a movie, Russell T Davies, and I wasn't familiar with him. So I went out and I Googled him and I found some clips. He's actually funny.
Yeah, I think he could pull it off.
Look, people are going to be like, wait, what? I'm like, no, the kid's actually funny.
I think he could pull it off. I really do.
I think it's gonna. Kid, he's not that much.
I think it's gonna come. I know, right?
He looks like he's 12.
I think it's gonna come down to a couple things. I think if he was given better stories than what we saw with Whittaker, he could pull it off. I think if they make him about the Doctor and his character and his personality, who happens to be gay, and not just his whole personality is he's gay. I think it would do fine too, because the problem, and if Russell Davies writing it, then we probably wouldn't run into that.
Oh my God, they could get Russell T Davies back as a showrunner. Is that what they're talking about?
I don't know, but they get him back and he was writing it. I think you might be able to walk that fine line and you'd make it work. See, what I'm thinking of is like what they did with Bill. It was constant, like, do we mention that Bill's a lesbian? Hey, I'm a lesbian. Every episode, it was more about Bill being a lesbian than it was about anything else. And it was like, yeah, we know, so what? And they kept doing that. And that's what I worry, because for whatever reason, entertainment industry keeps looking at sexuality as not, part of your identity. It's your entire identity. And I'm like, but, okay, I'm straight, for example. But
wait, what?
I know, right?
Why didn't we talk about this off when the mic wasn't on?
But that's not my identity. Like, I happen to be, these things. And it's like I'm sure the character can be so much more than just because they're gay. I'm sure they can play that into it, and that it can be, make the character a better character, if it's done correctly. If not, it's just going to be like, oh, here we go again.
Yeah, and this is the thing too. Like, they're leading with, at some point, this has to stop. Like, oh, we got this. It's almost like they're trying to do damage control. Like, oh, we got another white guy in the TARDIS. You replaced Jodie Whittaker. Oh, but no, it's okay. This one's gay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
And I think I'd be offended if I were him, because it's not about him being a good actor or singer. It's about that. Now they're gonna go probably with the ginger because he's got the hair. But I don't know. I can't tell. Is it his real hair? Or is it
I don't
dyed?
think it's his. I
don't know. It's hard to tell. It looks. I can't tell. But I don't have no problem with it. Like, if they play it right and they do it. Like, I think it might be. I don't know. If they play it right and they do it in a way that it's just, a good doctor that is like, fighting the regular bad guys supposed to fight, has the fun storylines the show always had up until recently. And, he just happens to be gay. I don't think there's a problem with it. It's that they come at it where they came at it with Whittaker. Because she's a woman and we're going to smash men. And because she's a woman and we're going to smash. Then they're going to have problems.
That's a problem. So here's the thing. To fix it's that retcon that they did.
Oh yeah, that's just trash.
That was, for me, that was the kiss of fatal death. The fact that they retconned and they gave this crew, Whittaker and Chibnall, and I don't know how much involvement she has in it, definitely Chibnall. They fucking hate Doctor Who fans. They just despise them, and they've tried very, very hard to let you know how much they despise them. If by some miracle they could get Russell T Davies back, because this kid's worked with Russell T Davies. I keep calling him a kid. He looks like he's 12.
I don't know why you call him a kid.
He's not that much younger than I am, but he looks like he's 12. If they get this guy and Russell T Davies together, it could actually work.
Yeah, I think if they go back to the Doctor being fun and about being fun adventures and all that, I think he would definitely fit the bill and it would work.
I mean, look, the clips I saw were from what's it called? It's a Sin, which is a pretty lewd movie. But his comedic timing, I'm getting Matt Smith vibes. I'm getting David Tennant vibes. This guy could pull it off if he's,
I agree.
As long as they don't go down the, like, I'm not saying you can't say the Doctor's gay, but really historically the Doctor didn't have a lot of romance. It wasn't until
it wasn't. That's just it. It wasn't romantic that much anyway. It was just about being fun and having adventures and how the characters played off each other. And I think he could definitely pull that off. I just worry about because the BBC
that's what they're going to lead with.
That's what they're trying to do. And I think Whittaker might have had a better run if they had better stories, better writing, and they hadn't tried to be like, I lack a better term, go so woke with it. I don't even like using that term, honestly. I very rarely use it. Well, if they hadn't gone that far, I think it wouldn't have turned some people off.
Well, look, I'm gonna be honest. Jodie Whittaker, and I looked her up before, because I wasn't familiar with her either. Because again, these are UK shows. I don't watch a lot.
Yeah,
of
it's their
UK
shows.
TV.
We're not from the UK.
So I was looking her up in like Broadchurch and stuff. And I'm like, she seems like a good actor. She does not have the charisma to be the Doctor. I'm sorry. She would have made a great companion. Maybe.
There are other women out there who could have pulled it off far better, and they didn't bring them.
Well, Tilda Swinton. If you were gonna go female Doctor, Tilda Swinton would have been.
She would have been really expensive, I'm sure.
Well, they don't want her. They don't want her anymore in the Marvel universe because they apologized for her. So.
Well, they were the ones that made that stupid decision.
Yeah.
They were trying to pander then, and then that's what blew them up, and it blew it holding up. But I don't know. I mean, this is rumor now anyway, because other Doctors been rumored to be a certain person that completely went some other way. But I could see it. I actually could see this.
But it's just, again, this is where we're at. I mean, for all this talk of how progressive, we are now, the fact that you have to buffer this news with the fact that this guy's gay.
It's the only way people will accept it. He's a white guy, so
oh my God, another white guy in the TARDIS. So here we go. This is coming from The Sun, so take it or leave it, but a lot of other people picking it up. So actor-musician Olly, who's first found fame as the frontman of the band Years and Years, is in a prime position to take over after pay negotiations with the BBC chiefs reached an advanced stage. So he is talking to them.
Okay.
It comes after he won rave reviews playing Richie Tozer in Russell T Davies' Channel's 4 drama It's a Sin about the AIDS crisis, which somehow, the clips I saw, they made it funny. It didn't strike me as something
I didn't see the whole show.
You want to make funny, but
he can pull it off.
His comedic timing is very good. I'm not gonna lie. But again, they're gonna lead with, well, it's okay we have another white guy because gay. Last night, source said Olly is on the verge of being announced as the new Doctor. Negotiations are at an advanced stage. He's been heavily promoted for the role by Russell, who he's worked closely with on other projects. Russell was impressed with his work and felt he was a great fit for the Doctor.
I don't disagree completely. I mean, I think it depends on how they present. Just like with Whittaker, they could have had a much better run, and now it's ruined women being the Doctor because of what they've done. If it's done in the right way, and then they go back to being like the Doctor and fun, and fighting the villains that everybody knows, and I think they could do it. I really do.
Even Joe Martin, and I've said before, I think she was actually a better Doctor than Whittaker. She had the presence, but her role as the Doctor is now going to be ruined because she's always going to be associated with that ridiculous retcon.
Yeah,
the Doctors had God knows how many thousands of incarnations, and again, it was just to give the finger to the fans. If they could somehow, by some miracle, get Russell T Davies back in this guy.
It might be good.
They might be able to pull it out of a tailspin. I don't know. I'd be totally on board with Davies coming back for sure. But of course, they got to lead with, oh, it's okay. We got another white guy.
They know it's gonna cause.
This
problems.
one's gay. It's okay, guys. He's got to check.
It's not about the fact that he's got the personality to carry it off, and he seems to be able. He might be able to make it fun again. No, it's because he's gay. Because that's his only identifier.
That's what he is, right? You're not a person. You're just gay.
There you go. That's right.
All right, we got to wrap this one up. Okay, so please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.